I will teach you how to destroy any woman's ego. Rule number 1, do not act excited. Don't get excited to know a girl and compliment her. Be sure to make her feel like she is not good enough. Girls tend to have a fragile ego and needs to be constantly reassured that they are loved and cherished by people around them. If you show her that you aren't interested in spending time with her or listening to her problems, she may begin to lose confidence in herself. A girl with a strong ego is not easy to break, but by following this method, you will definitely make her vulnerable enough so that you can manipulate her into doing what you want. Psychology hacks you should know to control any situation. Part 1. 1. When someone answers your questions partially, then wait. Don't interrupt. Chances are high that they will complete the answer when you say nothing. 2. When you want to get something from someone, frame it as an offer or opportunity instead of a request. They will be more likely to accept and offer opportunity than a request. 3. When you meet people, notice their eye color while you smile at them. Don't mention anything about it, though. It's a good way to make sure that you really look them in the eyes. Don't be creepy, though. Be relaxed. 4. A person's name is the sweetest sound in the world for them. To make a person feel very special, remember and repeat their name. 5. Have zero expectations when you are trying something new for the first time. That prevents disappointment. 6. To judge a person's character, notice the way they treat people who don't bring any direct value to them. 6 manipulations tricks that will make you a master of controlling people. Number 1, when someone says sorry to you, don't just say no problem. Say thank you, and they won't do it again. Number 2, if someone bullies you, laugh at them. They'll become embarrassed. Number 3, if someone asks you, do you know what time it is? Nod your head and say yes. Number 4, to stop someone from yelling at you, say, having a bad day? Number 5, if you want someone to stop talking, drop something on the ground, and as you pick it up, interrupt them. Number 6, if you want to capture everyone's attention, look at the sky in shock. It will create a commotion. You must know that using these tricks can have different effects on people. It's important to consider how your actions may impact others and choose your responses wisely. Seduction tips every guy must know. 1. Eye contact. Strong eye contact with a light smirk can bring so much tension. But don't turn it into a staring contest. You should know when to look away and then look back at her. And of course, don't forget to look at her lips. 2. Body language. You need to give confident, seductive vibes. Your posture needs to be firm and relaxed. Even show that you're somewhat egoistic. Stand, walk, and sit straight up. And of course, look good. 3. Tease her. If you're going for a kiss, don't just do it. Go for it, but don't immediately do it. Push-pull method. Bring tension between you and play around with her. It's fun, but also seductive. Female psychology. Don't skip number 12. 1. Every girl knows what a guy is trying to say, she just acts innocent. 2. When a girl gets protective and overjealous, it's because she knows what other girls are capable of. 3. When girls act like a child, she's with the one she loves the most. 4. Girls fall in love with the one who avoids them the most. 5. If a girl truly loves a guy, she will always tell him when another guy tries to flirt with her. 6. When a girl cooks for you, she cares for you. Every girl wants to feel small. 7. Girls care more about how confident the guy is than the company he built. 8. One thing every girl hates is when men talk about another girl. 9. Women hardly mature. There is not much difference between a woman and a girl. 10. Girls will sleep with you if they like your identity. 11. Be careful with a girl whose dad was the first person who broke their heart. 12. Beautiful girls are attracted to mean guys. Darkest manipulation technique to make someone fall in love. This is very toxic and I don't recommend using it, but I want you to be aware of it to protect yourself. This technique is called mixing pleasure with pain. There is a 3-step formula. First, you need to create a pattern of giving pleasure and attention to the target. Then, just like that, you need to break it. You need to pull away, be cold, be distant. This is what casinos do. You win big, you feel good. Then you lose a lot and miss the feeling of winning. These pattern interruptions will make them insecure and give them the need to chase you because they want that validation from you. When you treat someone like shit, it makes their self-esteem go down, and the only thing that can fix it is you. The 3rd step, you need to start validating them again. Causing pain in a person makes them form an attachment to you. and it makes you unforgettable to them. Using this hot and cold method will make them fall in love with you. 7 phrases that make you sound like a more powerful person. When you are late, say, "Thank you for your patience," instead of "Sorry for being late." When you have a suggestion, say, "It would be best to do it this way because," instead of, "I'm not sure if this is the best way to." When you are flexible, say, "Could you meet with me on," instead of, "What time would be best for you?" When you are helpful, say, "Happy to help," instead of, "No worries." When you make a mistake, say, "I appreciate your feedback," instead of, "Sorry, my mistake." When you explain something, say, "Do you have any questions?" instead of, "Did I make sense?" When you need to leave early, say, "I have to leave early today because," instead of, "Is it okay if I leave early today?"
Make anyone obsessed with you using 3 dark psychology tricks. 1. Create distance. People fall in love through their imagination. Make people think about you and fall for you by giving them space. Don't text or call too often. They'll wonder about your activities, miss you, and start imagining a future with you. 2. Create desire. You cannot desire something that you already have. Keep them wanting more by not being too available or predictable. Make them fear losing you by flirting with others in front of them. This insecurity and jealousy will make them desire you even more. 3. Be exclusive. Be the only source of a certain need, like affection or vulnerability. If they get these needs elsewhere, you won't be special. By being their only source, they'll feel a strong need for you.
Psychological tricks that seriously fucks with people's mind. Firstly, when having a conversation with someone, interrupt them and say, "Walk with me," in a busy tone. They will then continue the conversation and start walking with you. At this point, you can lead them anywhere you want next. If you are ever looking for an item somebody has hidden in the room while searching, shout that you found it. That person will directly look where they hid the item and you have found the spot. Now this one always works. The next time somebody insults you, just say, "Are you okay?" This trick will make their mind fuck and make them feel bad for what they did. I have told you how to manipulate people so far. Now I am going to tell you how to master manipulation. Listen closely, you one. Act like dumb. Be like a person who knows nothing. People generally reveals information to a dumbo. They think you will not leak it. 2. Fake your emotion. Don't let your emotions reveal your true feelings. Try to act normal. Even you are nervous or anxious. 3. Be predictable sometimes. It allows people to assume your actions, which are of course different from your evil plan. 4. A great manipulator always gains information and shares as least as possible. Mastering manipulation is a time-consuming task. Don't follow me if you are a good person.
The art of reading people. Number 1. People who don't took much usually fall into 2 extremes. They are either genuinely simple or deep as the ocean. Number 2. Those who dislike bothering others typically don't enjoy being bothered themselves. Number 3. Those who love to whine and complain are typically deaf to anyone else's opinions. Number 4. If a quiet person suddenly becomes a chatterbox, they are surrounded by people they like. Conversely, if a talkative person suddenly becomes silent, they may have encountered some difficulties. Number 5. The less authoritative a person is, the more likely they are to resort to anger to solve problems. Number 6. People who speak in a calm and composed manner often possess a strong inner strength.
This is how you extract any information from anyone. These deep web techniques will make them tell you the information without them wanting to. Cunningham's law states that the best way to know the right answer on the internet is to post the wrong answer. The same can be applied in real life. You can use this by making a false statement about something you want to know about. This will make the target eager to correct you and tell you way more information than you would have gotten if you just asked a question about it. For example, if you want to know how much money someone makes, you shouldn't ask them how much money you make. Instead, you should say something like, "You probably only make a couple $100 a month. So why are you talking?" This will make them feel smart and superior to you because they can prove you wrong. Psychological ways to flip a situation to make them chase you. Number 1, the fearless state concept. You're going to put yourself in as fearless of a state as humanly possible. The way you act when you're not afraid to lose something is so different than the way you act when you are. If you are texting someone because you're afraid you're going to lose them, or you want to keep up the momentum, this means that you're operating from a place of fear. The other person can feel that. So every time you communicate with them, make sure you are in that fearless state. Like you have so many options and you don't care if this one works out. 2. Stop responding. When somebody pulls their energy away from us, our natural instinct is to come forward and bring our energy towards them. Stop responding as if this is a love interest and start responding as if this is a friend. Dark psychology tricks to make someone obsessed with you. 1. Distance. People fall in love through their imagination. Give them the space to think about you and fall for you. For example, you can distance yourself by not texting or calling them too often, or by going on a trip without them. This will make them wonder what you are doing and who you are with, and they will start to miss you and imagine being with you. 2. Create desire. You cannot desire something that you already have. Don't let them feel like they have you 100%. Make them fear losing you from time to time. For example, you can create desire by not being too available or predictable, or by flirting with other people in front of them. This will make them feel insecure and jealous, and they will want to have you more. You can also surprise them with gifts or compliments, or tease them playfully. This will make them feel excited and curious, and they will want to know more about you. I probably shouldn't be telling you this, but here's the most dangerous and effective manipulation technique. This is highly effective and insanely toxic. Today I will teach you a manipulation technique to destroy somebody's relationship. Here's how you break up a girl with her boyfriend. Ask her about her boyfriend when she's done telling you all the good things. Say something like, "Oh wow, he sounds like a great guy. Has he ever done anything wrong?" Say it in a casual, curious way. When she tells you the one time he did something bad, defend the guy. Keep making up excuses for him. People will naturally want to win an argument, so she will bring up other instances where he wronged her as well just to counter your defense. Keep on defending him until she says all the faults of her boyfriend. She will then naturally be angry at him. And you will be there as the great guy who loves to listen to her vent. If you're not dating her, don't do this. This is seriously one of the biggest problems guys have when they're going for girls. Guys, if you're not her boyfriend, don't give her boyfriend energy. It's way too common that you'll act like you're already dating when you haven't even gone on a single date. You'll spend a ridiculous amount of time with her, help her with her problems, and skip out on your friends. You're acting like you're her boyfriend before anything has even happened. Girls have to earn this type of energy, guys. You do this expecting her to start liking you, but girls are not attracted to this. It's only a matter of time before she asks you for some advice about the guy she likes. Trust me, avoid this type of behavior. It doesn't work. 6 dark psychology hacks you shouldn't know about. The last one will make anyone fall in love with you. 1. Want to earn someone's trust? Wear blue when you meet them. Blue trigger positive feelings in the brain. 2. Never schedule big plans on a Monday or Friday. People often feel grumpy on Mondays, and Friday they are already dreaming of the weekend. Catch them on the other days, and they will love you. 3. Maintain eye contact to assert dominance. Avoid looking away first if you want to establish control. 4. Being smart and winning arguments is a quick way to create enemies, not friends. 5. If someone seems too perfect at the start, they are probably using a tactic called love bombing, giving lots of compliments to make you trust them. 6. Want instant attraction? First, look at their left eye, then their mouth, then their right eye. This little trick releases oxytocin. How to make an annoying person look stupid. Have you ever encountered someone who was rude, insulting, or annoying to you? How did you react? Did you lose your temper, argue back, or feel hurt? Or did you manage to handle the situation calmly and cleverly? In this article, we will share with you some tips on how to make an annoying person look stupid without getting angry. You will learn how to respond in different ways that show your maturity, confidence, and dignity. By following these tips, you will not only make the rude person feel awkward, but also impress others with your composure and wit. 1. Responding with a simple thank you shows maturity on your part, implying that their remark didn't affect you. 2. End the conversation immediately, which indicates that you don't endorse their view, but doesn't damage the relationship.